Hi guys, so my name's Tara Barraza. I started my demonstrative speech and my camera actually froze and broke on me, so I'm gonna start this process all over again. My demonstrative speech is to show you how to do a natural makeup look. I got thus far into doing it, and then my camera shut off again. My apologies. Don't know what I could have done about that. So the reason I'm going to be teaching a natural makeup look is because first impressions are a big thing in today's society. They help us. First of all, first impressions are they are what people first think of you. The first interaction you have with someone, a first impression is made. If you're rude, if you're nice, so many things can be thought of you through a first impression, actually. So this just means, like, don't show up to an interview for a job you really want looking like a hobo. This tells them that you don't really care that you are there. It's just very unprofessional, you know. If you're going to be showing up for a job interview, be presentable, look nice. For men, a button up and some slacks, some nice dress shoes, you know. For women, it's a blouse, and heels. Just like feeling your best and looking your best is a great first impression. So getting into looking and feeling your best. I'm going to be teaching you how to do a makeup look. I'm kind of partially into it, but I'll go over the steps with it to you again. So first step is moisturizer. I did this off camera, on camera, but it's off camera now. I use Cetaphil. Any moisturizer is fine unless you break out. You know your skin best. You do not by any means have to go out and buy the certain products that I'm using. This is just what I use because I know my skin and I know it works for me. Yours might be other things, which is completely fine. Anyway, moisturizer is optional. Next would be primer, and I did not prime my face, but when I do, I use the Infallible Matte Lock because I have oily skin, so that's what I use. Primer is also optional. After that, we get into foundation. Today I used the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation in 330, which is toffee caramel because I'm dark. This is what I've been using. I apply it with a stippling brush. This is from Real Techniques. I forgot to mention this. Before you start applying anything to your face, I recommend you have clean hands and a clean face. I showered prior to this, and I washed my hands, so I went ahead and started everything. Clean brushes are also a big thing because they can cause buildup on your face, and that can cause acne, which no one wants, but you can also talk to your doctor about that. Anyway, I apply with the stippling brush, and then I go in with a beauty blender. Completely your preference. After foundation, I go into concealer and contour. For concealer, I use the True Match by L'Oreal in a few shades lighter than me, and then a Maybelline Superstay foundation stick as a contour stick, and a few shades darker than me. Highlighting, you want to put in your T-zone, which is your forehead, under your eyes, down the bridge of your nose, your chin, and whatever other features you want to accentuate. For contouring, if you pucker your lips, you can find right underneath your cheekbones the dents, and that's where you want to put it. The edges of your forehead and your jawline, and also down the sides of the bridge of your nose, and whatever else you want to prominent or hide features. After that is what we call baking, which is just going over that highlight we already did. I use baby powder You by all means can use whatever you please. I'll take the baby powder after I buffed in my highlight and stuff, and I'll just stick it there. Trying to catch us up to speed now. After the baby powder, I start on eyebrows. You can take a spoolie and brush through all the buildup you had from the foundation and use a brow product. I used a dip brow from Anastasia. This is just a thing where you can go through and follow your natural brows. I'm kind of already done. After that, I move on to eyeshadow. Would I put a base of concealer down? That's completely up to you. That's just how I do it. I'll go in with a fluffy brush and I'll take a soft transition shade. So I used this, and then I went in with a darker shade right here into the crease, and then after that I went in with a shimmer shade on a flat brush and just put that all over my lid. You can see my lid where the lighter color is, and then my crease where I put the transition shade. After that, I moved on to lashes. I use LA Color Drama Lash in Diva, which is $9.72 in black. And I use the Kiss Strip Lash adhesive with aloe. I advise you stick them on with tweezers because it's just to help with the application, getting it as close to the, your natural lash line as possible. You apply it onto the lash, your lash glue, and you let it get tacky, and then you can apply. I think that's where we're at right now. I just wiped off my bake, so now we can go in with setting the face. I use loose setting powder. This is just what I use. Bring it down the neck so there's no color change. That's super duper obvious, because no one wants that. After that, the next thing is blush. I just use Neutrogena's blush in a very bright pink. Make it really subtle. It goes on the apples of your cheek, and kind of smile a little bit when doing that. You can also put it where else you want to liven up your look. I actually go back into my contour with more contour. After that, I'll go in with highlight. And I'm just using the Wet n Wild highlight on a brush. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Excuse me. And then I'll take the highlight and it'll go on my cheekbones. I'll put some on my nose, my cupid's bow, and down my bridge. Doing these allows my lashes to sit and dry, so I can now apply mascara. After applying mascara, I can go in with lipstick. I'm just going to use the Huda Beauty. that is my natural makeup look, guys. You can change